Quick scenario to start. Asha, a marketing ops lead, is 2 days from a product launch. She thinks the campaign checklist is in the shared drive, but the single step that triggers a partner email sits in a private chat thread. The email never goes out. The partner misses the window, and the launch loses traction. The team scrambles to recover alignment. That missed step costs time, money, and morale. Sound familiar?
If that sting of recognition just landed, you're in the right place. Today, I'm walking through a practical way to stop that exact scenario. A living SOP you can pilot in 7 days. No heavy engineering, no long rollouts, just a human-centered, low-risk method that captures how work actually happens and keeps it useful.
Why do living SOPs matter? Because process friction is expensive. Missed steps mean rework and lost revenue. New hires take longer to become productive. Incidents escalate because the playbook is out of date or hard to find. Conversely, a small, well-maintained SOP delivers measurable wins, faster onboarding, fewer repeat errors, and clearer handoffs across teams.
Let me borrow a quick line I heard from a head of onboarding recently. If someone can't find the one true way we run a handoff in less than 2 minutes, we've already lost the battle. That nails it. Discoverability and trust are everything.
All right. The core of this episode is the 7-day micro playbook. Think of it as an accelerated pilot. Capture, verify, publish, repeat. I'll give you a day-by-day checklist you can follow this week.
Day 1. Capture. Spend a morning collecting the actual artifacts and conversations that show how the work happens. Short call recordings, Slack threads, emails, a screenshot of a form, a step someone jots down in notes. Don't aim for perfection, aim for reality. Focus on one high-impact process, maybe the campaign handoff that nearly cost Asha her launch.
Day 2. Extract. Convert those artifacts into step-by-step actions. Keep each step short and actionable, 1 sentence where possible. If a step requires a decision, note the decision and the expected outcome. Use plain language, avoid jargon. This is the core work, turning messy conversations into discrete tasks.
Day 3. Normalize. Standardize the way steps look. Show who is responsible, what tool is used, and the expected timing. Create role-based checklists from the steps so a person seeing it for the first time can complete their part without guessing.
Day 4. Map roles. Make the handoffs explicit. Who starts, who verifies, who closes the loop. Add a short contact line, a role, not a person, and a fallback if that role is unavailable. This prevents the "I thought you were doing it" problem.
Day 5. Sample run. Run the 3-sentence human verification I'll give you in a moment. Get a real user, someone who would actually perform the task, to follow the checklist and report back. The aim is fast validation, not QA perfection.
Day 6. Publish. Put the living SOP where the team already goes. A clear page in your knowledge base, a role-specific checklist, or an integrated card in your project tool. Mark this as a pilot version and tag who owns it.
Day 7. Schedule the lightweight review and metrics. Set a 30-day quick check and a 90-day review. Capture one simple metric now, more on metrics shortly, and create a simple edit log so you can see what changed and why. Before we dive use cases, here's the 3-sentence human verification script. Read it aloud with whoever will test the SOP. Sentence 1. I will follow these steps exactly and tell you if anything is unclear or missing. Sentence 2. If I cannot complete a step, I will record why and how I solved it. Sentence 3. I confirm the result is acceptable for our needs, or I'll mark it for revision. Say those out loud. It's quick, it's human, and it prevents publishing unverified instruction.
Now, 3 concrete use cases so you can see this in practice. First, new hire onboarding. Instead of a bulky 50-page manual, you publish a living SOP for the first week. Account setup, essential logins, first tasks. Measure time to first task completion and watch it fall dramatically once the SOP is in use.
Second, incident runbooks. Capture real incident chat logs, extract the decision points and immediate actions, and create a lightweight checklist an on-call person can follow. That reduces time to resolution and prevents repeated mistakes. Third, campaign handoffs between marketing and growth or operations. Make the handoff checklist the single source of truth for assets, timing, and verification. That avoids the lost step in chat problem that started this episode.
Controls and best practices to protect privacy and quality. First, versioning. Every publish is a new version with a short changelog. Second, scoped source access. Only include sources that are safe to capture and anonymize any sensitive PII before you store it. Third, require human sign-off after a sample run. No auto-publish from AI drafts. Fourth, keep approval gates light. One reviewer and one owner is enough for most SOPs.
Metrics you can track from day one: time to first task completion, how long until a new person finishes their first assigned task using the SOP, reduction in repeat errors, track incidents tied to the process before and after, edit rate and review cadence. Are people updating the SOP or leaving it alone? These move you from opinions to measurable improvement.
Risks and how to mitigate them. Risk 1. AI hallucination producing incorrect steps. Mitigation. Require human sign-off and the 3-sentence verification before publishing. Risk 2. SOPs go stale. Mitigation. Built-in review cadence and edit logs. Risk 3. Sensitive data leaks. Mitigation. Scope sources and anonymize inputs. Risk 4. Low adoption. Mitigation. Start with a single high-impact SOP, involve end users in capture and sample runs, and measure a simple metric to show value.
Reality check. This is not a one-and-done project. A living SOP is a habit. But the good news is, small pilots win trust quickly because people notice immediate improvements. Fewer questions, faster handoffs, less firefighting. Start small, validate quickly, and iterate based on real use.
3 quick takeaways to lock this in. 1. Capture how work actually happens. Real conversations, not imagined steps. 2. Verify with a short human-run sample before you publish. 3. Measure one simple metric and use it to drive adoption. Those 3 moves get you from scattered knowledge to useful practice in weeks, not months. One practical next consideration for this week. Pick one process, the one that causes the most repeat rework, and run a 7-day micro playbook on it. Measure time to first task or repeat error rate before and after. Small experiment, measurable outcome.
Thanks for listening to AI Engaged. If you want AI tools you can actually use in your business, explore our subscriptions at ai-engaged.com. See you in the next episode.